Hello everybody and welcome back to another Halo CE modding tutorial, and today we're going to be covering how to create a custom UI. And in this one, very specifically, a custom logo, which would be just like the Halo thing on the main menu, the actual logo, and then the background scenario thing, because if we open up tag test here and we get the base menu for Halo, the main menu, this background here, the ring, this is all a .scenario file that's set to main menu rather than like solo or multiplayer. And basically, there's a script that is just running this camera track. So this is basically a custom cutscene. What's happening right here? It's a custom cutscene playing in a .scenario file. So I will link the custom cutscene video I did and the custom title video. Well, those are the same video. I'll link that video because that is very, very similar. I covered all the camera stuff. I covered how to make a Unicode string, which if you want to edit more, if you want to edit, like, you probably don't want to edit, like, all this UI stuff. You probably just want to edit the background and then the logo up here, maybe. But, you know, Unicode is pretty important because if you're making, like, an entirely new weapon, you need to make a Unicode string for that. In the tag, so when you go to pick it up, it says your weapon's name and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll just link that video. It has a lot of pretty helpful stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to cover the logo first because that's not too hard. So before we do anything, we're going to create a custom bitmap because that's what that logo is. It's just a bitmap. So go into your data folder, create a custom UI folder. Because there is a UI tag folder, but it's packed full of shit. So you're better off just making your own custom UI folder. So data, I just named it custom UI. Do that. Make a folder named bitmaps, and then in there you want to make your bitmap. I'm just gonna delete this and create a fresh one. Can I create a paint.net file in here? No, I can't. I gotta open it up over here. But basically, all you need for this is paint.net. If I can find it. There it is. Paint.net. All right. So, we're going to start with a PNG just to make this as complicated as possible. So, the very first thing you want to do when you're making a logo, you want to resize your canvas to 1024 by 256. I have said before that all bitmaps have to be 1024 by 1024. That's not correct. You, as long as it's like, it follows the rule, if you do it incorrectly in Tool, it will tell you it doesn't follow a rule of like 1:1 or 1:2. It has to be proportional. So I think you could make a 512 by 256 or a 512 by 1024, as long as they're the same, as long as they're multiples of each other. Then you should be able to create a bitmap of any size, really. I think 1024 is the max, but I haven't tested that out too much. But anyway, for a logo, 1024 by 256, a big thing like this. And then you want to delete the entire white background because it needs to be transparent. So that, you know, otherwise it's going to be your logo and then a big white box. That's going to be awkward. And now you can put text in here. You can do whatever. I think this is a plugin, some outlined text thing. I'll just do Bob. Use the Unispace fonts. Make it 100. Make this 16. Italics. Kind of make it a silvery gray color. Like that. And then for logos, it's you're gonna have to eyeball it and load in and out of the game quite a bit, because if we were to load in like this, the logo would be like way off, like to the right of like the campaign, the multiplayer, that stuff. If we put it like about over here, it's not exactly like, if we were to cut this in half and have it be 512 by 256, and then have it in the center of that, it would still be a little bit too far left. So you need to go like, I don't know, like a 20% of the way through. You gotta eyeball it. But right here should be good. Then I'll just put a relief effect on it because that looked pretty good, yeah. And then we'll save this. And I'm already in my folder, but you want to navigate to your custom UI bitmaps folder right here. And we'll name it Bob Logo. Whoa. Logo. And then for every... There we go. Every bitmap you ever create has to be a .tiff file. So we'll do that right here, right now. We'll save it. And then, again, for every bitmap file, you want it to be 32-bit right here for the bit depth, because otherwise it's not going to be colored at all. Not that this is colored very much, but if you got a lot of colors going on, it has to be that. Otherwise, it's going to be black and white. So, there we go. Now we have our little logo here, which is going to replace the halo thing. And a loud-ass car. Okay. Now we have to... now I'm going to go over, I guess, how the entire UI tag system works, because it's pretty complicated. Yeah, you can see here. It literally goes like 4 layers deep, the entire thing. But it's not too complicated. And it'll just make navigating the entire thing a little bit easier. So, go into tags, UI, and then... So the very first thing we want to find, the first layer, is the UI tags loaded main menu scenario. And as you can see here, it's a tag collection. So this is literally just like it says. It's a collection of different tags. So this doesn't actually do anything. It's just here to make referencing easier, I think. So, and as you can see here, we have all the tags. And then we want to go to main menu. This is the one we're going to be opening. Like, selecting it in here means nothing. So... we want to find main menu.ui widget collection. So we find that in shell, and then we can see it right here, main menu.ui widget collection. And then that's basically the exact same thing as a tag collection, except instead of each of these being tags, each of these is just a widget. I don't know what the hell a widget means. It's like a gizmo or some little tool that does something. But for the thing we're looking for in the widget collection is the very first widget, which is the main menu. So now we need to go one folder deeper in here. So click on main menu, then scroll down to main menu.ui widget definition. So this is an actual widget right here, which still doesn't matter because we need to go one layer deeper. So we scroll all the way to the bottom here. And then we have child widgets right here. And as you can see, the very first one is Halo logo. And then its name is Halo logo. I don't think that matters much. So, like, you can hear that, right? It's literally every fucking time I record. Like, some dickhead passes through like 2 or 3 times. It's absolutely crazy. Luckily, with the third level, you can just click open, and that'll just open the tag directly. This Halo logo UI widget, it's right above the main menu. It's right here. And then inside this widget definition, we don't have to scroll at all. You got background bitmap, and then the Halo logo bitmap, which is right here. So if you want to change the Halo logo, you just change it right here. So now, I didn't compile it into a bitmap. We have to do that quick. But this is the thing we're changing in order to change the logo. So now we're going to go compile the bitmap. So open command prompt, tool, bitmap. I think if you do bitmap, you have to specify the individual file. But if you're doing bitmaps, you have to just specify the folder, and then it'll just like turn every single .tiff file into its own bitmap. But I just want one. So tool bitmap, then it starts in the data folder when you type bitmap. So then it is my custom UI folder. So custom UI, then bitmaps. Then we need to specify the actual file. And there we go. Warning, bitmap is greater. That doesn't matter. It created it 1024 by 256. Yeah, you just have to make sure that these are like multiples of each other. I don't know how high or low you can go, but 1024 by 256 works. And now, if we go into tags, we have our folder that was mirrored over, bitmaps folder that was mirrored over, and we got our bitmap right here. So now that's all we need this for. And if we go change this, go to tags, this, select this, save that, and then we open up tag test, because, I mean, this should work for, like, pretty much anything. There we go, and it looks like I got it pretty straight on. There we go, that's how you change the logo. So now you can create your own custom logo. I don't know how to do it for Master Chief Collection. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't know how to find this screen in Master Chief Collection other than just using tag test. So, doing it, if you were to actually get it working in MCC itself, doing that would be the same way you do it for Custom Edition, which I'll do later. Wait, no. No, this way. No, that's for the background scenario. This should work no matter what. You don't have to compile anything. You literally just change this, and then it should change in anything. Yeah. So I'll change this back quick. So tags, tags UI, shell, main menu, Halo logo.bitmap. Save that, and there we go. That's all that. So yeah, changing the logo isn't too hard. It's just navigating through like a sea of tags and collections and horse shit. So now we need to create a custom UI scenario, which is going to be the background thing playing. Unfortunately, I don't think you can have AI like fighting the background. I tried that. They seem to just T-pose. And in Custom Edition, if you try and compile it, it says the file's too large if you add like 2 AI, so you can't really make a bunch of crazy shit happen. It's basically just a camera track. But hey, whatever. We're probably not going to spend a whole lot of time on the main menu. So now we need to create our own custom scenario. So go to Gorilla, new. Then the new tag will be a .scenario file, just like, everything else, every other scenario. Then this is pretty much exactly like everything else. You choose a sky, choose a BSP structure, and then we're going to have to change the type here to main menu. Then you can load that up in Sapien and do what you want. So clear afternoon sky, change, oops, oh, I don't save it yet. Then main menu, then we scroll all the way to the bottom, BSP structure. We have to define it, so we'll go back. We will use first BSP of Halo. And then before we do anything else here, go into tags, UI, levels. No, levels, UI. This is what tag test is running right here. So we don't want to delete this, so we'll do OG. Then we'll just put both of those in there, and then hit save. Go back one, go to UI, and then name this UI. I'm not sure if you have to name it UI, but it's probably safer if you name it literally UI like this, and then have it in the UI folder, because that's worked 100% of the time for me. But you can mess around, try and name it whatever you want. And there we go. We got our scenario, and now let's go back. Data, levels. If you're in MCC, then you should already have a UI scripts folder like this. If you're using Custom Edition, you probably don't have this. And then we'll go into scripts. We will create another OG and just we'll open that. Copy the original, and then we'll go in here. And this is, as you can see here, it's literally just a basic camera script. A continuous script called ring loop. And I think, I'll get rid of all that, and then we'll just create 4 camera points in the scenario, and then it should move around like that. So we'll just, get that out of here. So now we need to open the scenario up in Sapien, put our camera points in, and getting that to work for tag test, that's pretty much it. And then getting it to work for custom edition is literally one more step. So in here we will game data. We got our camera points here. So we'll start right here. I believe we need to have this, and if I hit, there you go. If I hit space, if you select camera points, then select game window, and then hit space, you should automatically just place it right there. So now we will, then we'll just go here, then here, and then right there, I guess. I don't know. It just make some basic ass cutscene. And then we have to go, I have to go look at the script to see what to name those camera points. Levels, UI, scripts, this one. So the first one is called UI cam. Then the next one is called point 2, and then it's just point 3 and 4 afterwards. Point 3, and then point 4. So now, if we X out of that script, we save, we compile scripts, no errors, save again. Now, if we load this up, it should read this. Oh, nope. It should read. Tag test will read this scenario file and run it in the background at the main menu. So if we open up tag test here. Here we go. And it's not playing the animation or the oh, it is! Oh, it is playing the script. I guess it took a while to start. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even, like, really look at what the hell the script was. But there you go. Yeah, you have your own custom background, and then, we already changed that logo. Oh, yeah, so calling it continuous makes it loop back. Okay. So now we're just going in a, in a whole ass circle. Yeah, a bit too much movement there. Alright. So that's how you do that for tag test. And now to do it for custom edition, all you do is you just compile that UI scenario into a .map file. So we would do, if we were doing it for MCC, we would do tool build cache file levels UI. Oh, I have to hit class. I have to. If you're doing custom edition, you don't have to define classic or remastered. If you're doing MCC, you have to put classic or remastered. Then boom, successfully built. Then we got our UI.map there. Of course, this would not work in custom edition because they can't cross over. MCC and custom edition can't cross over with their stuff. But I already have one created here, so maps here. This is my own custom one, and then we got the original backup right here. So if I launch custom edition, it should just be, I didn't make a camera movement script for this. It should just be basically the same situation, except the resolution's a bit fucked because this is so old. But yeah, I'd also be able to change the, whatever this is called, the logo. Actually, I wonder if I can use a MCC bitmap in custom edition. That might be possible. I guess we'll try it right now. So, let's find our bitmap we created. Actually, I don't have to find it. I can just find it directly from. No, I'm gonna copy it over. That file navigation is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Okay, custom edition, tags, custom UI. We'll just paste it in there. Holy motherfuck, I totally screwed that up. Then we'll open the old Gorilla. Oh. Yeah, as you can see, I already have this open. So in tags, UI, shell, main menu, then we want to open up the this one, the widget definition. Oh shit, we can't change the logo. Okay, we'll have to, okay, so for this, if you ever run into this situation, you'd probably, okay, so we're going to need to change the, you're probably going to need to make an entire new widget definition and then plug that in to the main menu UI widget definition and then make your custom thing a child of this. Although it looks like you can't add them here either. Wow, you really can't edit much in custom edition. Holy shit. Well, okay, I kind of ate shit with this part. Wow, I guess I guess changing the, oh wait, no, there's another version of Gorilla called I think it's called Corman's Gorilla. I don't know where to download that. You should be able to download it on what is it called, reclaimer.net or some shit. It's the same site of all the scripting references I link. It's that same site. But yeah, I think Corman's version of Gorilla allows you more control using using custom edition. I think MCC already has a bunch of, you can already edit a lot more in custom edition or MCC than custom edition. But everything's basically the same. You just got to figure out how to edit this stuff. So yeah. And also, I may have said this already in the beginning, but I'm gonna link the custom cutscenes video because that covers the how to do a camera track, how to create custom Unicode strings, or custom Unicode strings like this, how to do that with a .txt and then compile that. In case you want to change like the name of stuff like campaign, I don't see why you'd want to change a lot of like the actual like letters and stuff, but if you really want to change that stuff, you can. And also editing Unicode strings or creating entirely new Unicode strings, that'd be pretty useful for like making brand new weapons or vehicles, but that is not really anything to do with this. But yeah, those two are probably the biggest things I can imagine people would want to change. Just the background and then the logo itself. Because, I mean, you could, the font as well. Well, yeah, I didn't even get to try. I didn't even get to see if bitmaps from MCC work in Custom Edition because I couldn't change it. But, same exact, setup in place, everything like that. I was going to say something. Oh, the fonts. Yeah, the fonts. Yeah, I guess I could do a separate video on how to create a custom font. If I can even find where the hell the file is. Where the hell is it? Yeah, there's large UI font, GameSpy font, interstate font, small UI font, ticker font. So I think that's literally just like a font type. So you have to like make a custom thing for each individual letter. Except I'm not sure how the hell it works. But yeah. So yeah, that's I guess that's most of the custom UI stuff covered and how to change stuff. Yeah. So if you made it here, thank you for watching. If you watch any of my other stuff, thank you for watching that as well, and I will see you in whatever I decide to do next time. So thank you for watching.